Welcome everybody to Beyond Boundaries with Lisa Richmond. I'm Lisa Richmond and this is Tarot Tuesday. We pull cards every Tuesday to see what's going on, what does Spirit need you to know. I usually tune in, get a bit of a channel, see what the theme is, and then we just kind of roll with organically whatever Spirit kind of has to say and show us through cards. So I'm just going to tune in and see if there's a message to start off with themed. Okay, so I'm getting the theme message of this isn't necessarily the easiest message to convey. I think we talked about it a couple of weeks ago of what is kind of hiding under the surface, very moon cardy, where if we are being massively triggered right now or we're being brought into energetic situations or situations presented from loved ones, friends, that kind of stuff, that is massively triggering for us, this is actually an opportunity for they said the last big push out to like filter out, see, be right in front of the things that are presenting us that still need to be cleared before the big transformation. And I'm not saying that the whole world is going to like have a big flash of light and the whole world is going to change. I'm saying that spring is going to bring massive transformation. Our March with eclipse season, you guys, you'll feel a change if you're watching this, especially. But I'm not sure that anybody's going to not acknowledge the fact that they feel a change in one way or the other. It might be about making big choices coming up, knowing that something is right on the brink of change. You feel something coming. You can't really put your hand on it, but it is. Change is happening. So, what I am being guided to talk about today and see what Spirit wants to convey is what still needs to be acknowledged, loved, nurtured within oneself in order to clear out any density that's lying within our energy field before our big transition this spring. Okay, so I'm going to start us off with, message in a bottle. Okay, well, I didn't even shuffle. 15. Um, 15 might be your number, or there's 6, 5 plus 1. Message in a bottle is all about hearing the message. When Spirit brings through, if you are going to receive a message, if you're going to receive clarity, that I think this is like Spirit saying, listen, this is the message, this is the theme in which this, like, listen to the message that's coming through right now, because there's going to be a lot of tidbits in here for you guys in order to seek clarity on understanding current energies and what is going to be coming down the pipe. As well as this message is, take a look at anything that shows up in your energy field or in your life in the next week that is significant about receiving messages, receiving information that you might be waiting for. You might be waiting for a confirmation, waiting to hear back from someone, waiting, like really without pinpointing and trying to determine what the outcome is. Allow the messages to come through with clarity and ease without trying to like dictate the answers. So try to receive the message in an open, fluid way. And this is confirmation too that Spirit wants you to know that there is a message in here for you that might help you gain clarity and ease in the upcoming weeks. Ooh, that's nice. Clarity and ease for the upcoming week. Okay, any more significating cards for us this week, Spirit, that you would like us to see? To the sea. So there's, so what's the theme here, guys? What is the theme? That's funny. Okay, so water obviously is a theme. We see both things floating on top of the water with kind of like bluish skies. So this is to the sea. So for me, Also, if 7 is significant for you, plus there's a face in the background. And what this is drawing my attention to, for Spirit is wanting me to talk about this, is that this is significant of a guide that's coming in to help you or bring through the message right now. This might not be your life guide. It might be a guide that is actually coming in for this part of your life, a significant energy that's moving in to help you navigate through this. Also, a loved one that might be coming in that you might be openly talking to a lot to help you guide through this process. To the sea is allowing yourself to connect to water. There's a arrow as well to help you with the direction. This is about directional movement towards where you're going. We are moving towards cleaner paths. We're moving away from turbulent, but we're not quite there yet. Okay, like we haven't reached our destination, but this is about setting sail. This is about putting things in action in the sense of, how am I moving towards this big transition? How am I setting up in my life to be able to receive what needs to come? Listen to our guides, open our hearts, and maybe start manifesting, starting your journaling to manifest. I don't know if she's writing. Is she writing in this bathtub? She could be. She could be writing. I don't know what she's doing in there. It looks like a bath too. So like, I know that I receive a lot of intuitive guidance in the tub, or when I use water as a grounding force. So this is really drawing my attention to the fact that, number one, water can be significant for you in being able to regulate your energy field, but also really allowing yourself to roll, like go with the flow. I'm getting the word flow. Go with the flow of things, don't put up resistances or, again, trying to dictate exactly how you want things to go, but allowing it to go by receiving the message from Spirit, from your spirit guides that is coming through in order to help you in your direction, moving towards the spring. Okay, Spirit, is there any more? Serendipity. This is really about receiving the message too. Look for your synchronicities. Okay, the number 9 or 18, if 18 is significant. Also, this is when everything is moving in this direction, and I can't help but notice that this 4-leaf clover is really it draws my attention to, if you're watching this in real time. These are timeless readings, but I'm reading in February right now, so this can be about March. This can be about moving towards springtime. Maybe the answers in which you seek and what you're moving towards happens in March. That's all eclipse season. This is all about change. That was coming through in the pre kind of message before we pulled cards. St. Patrick's Day is in March, and this is why I say maybe there's some message for you around St. Patrick's Day and allowing kind of the serendipitous energies kind of take form. Listening to the messages, putting things together, rolling with the flow, setting yourself up and listening and preparing for what is to come in our spring energy, which is that of serendipitous 18. Maybe March 18th might be significant for you, or March 9th. I'm really getting that spring energy. And again, a higher power is coming through, number 4, this higher power. You guys, this is really about being led. This is about listening to our intuition and being led. Serendipitous is very much about receiving Spirit's messages, receiving Spirit's guidance, following the signs, symbolisms that show up for you within this path. This is trusting, you guys, this is trusting the path, trusting the guidance of Spirit in this. You see these faces, you are so protected, you are being guided. This is a really strong, you are really being guided by Spirit right now. And try not to have your fear take over, fear of change. If all of a sudden things are rolling and you're flowing and all of a sudden you can see things kind of actualize, sometimes we can get rolled up in fear because you're like, oh my God, it's really happening, what do I do? Right? This is all about saying, I trust that my guides, my higher self, the powers that be are helping me for my greatest good. You guys, this is really a powerful, powerful message about trusting what's coming in for you in the spring. I'm going to go into the tarot to help us continue on this beautiful message. Spirit, what does the collective need to hear from our tarot today and allowing these messages to continue? Um, so we have Six of Cups. This is really amazing. This kind of reminds me, because so look, higher power here. We've got this angelic being, and it's like she's got her arms wrapped around another little face. This kind of looks like a little face, and yeah, you know, um, this could be about coming to peace with some old karmic work. This younger self. Okay, I'm trying to bring this forward in a clear, because all the messages are coming through, and I'm trying to get them out of my mouth at once, but they're getting blurred. Okay, Six of Cups can like represent traditionally kind of nostalgia, things that are coming up that remind you of past, about what you're seeing, that can either elicit warmth in your heart because you remember a time of sweetness. You remember maybe a memory. She's eating ice cream out of this cup with what I would assume to be a loved one, maybe a mother, maybe an auntie, maybe someone who you have fond memories of, right? And all these cups have flowers in it. It's like this sweetness. And if your childhood wasn't sweet and you do not have like really great fond memories, it's about the memories of a time in which things were a little bit sweeter, okay? Life is sweeter when you are. That's from Rise of Red Descendants movie. I just watched it, that's why. Okay, so this is actually signifying about allowing yourself to get into your heart space of of a simpler, more sweeter time in existence. So sometimes when we're manifesting and we're like listening, we're going with the flow and we're manifesting, when we are bringing the unconscious to the conscious and we're trying to release old thoughts and beliefs that are holding us back. Okay, sometimes we have to reprogram our thoughts by changing our beliefs into a belief, almost like rewiring our memories or our brain into sweeter memories. So let's say I'm going back and I'm talking about manifesting and being open to these serendipitous events, following the flow of things. And I come into fear because in the past I have seen or been presented with something and it causes a lot of change, which brings fear up. Instead of leaning into that fear about like recreating that exact same memory, it's like, what if we go back into that memory and we change it into a memory of sweetness? So we remove ourselves from what are you saying? Be clear. We remove ourselves from the memory that elicits or holds the negative vibration that is causing the fear. And we replace it with a nostalgic feeling or an emotion that we can connect in to our heart, to trust, to fun, to security. Okay? I am safe when I follow Spirit's lead. I am safe when I follow my gut and I'm trusting Spirit's signs and synchronicities. I trust this leads me to safety, security, the sense of togetherness and wholeness. Right? That's rewiring any previous like memories or limiting beliefs that we're just bringing up and we're continually reinforcing in our conversations with self, when we can actually replace those memories with the sweetness of a memory in which we kind of replace. And then there's Fool. There's another young energy. Look at her. I love the Fool card in this deck because she's like holding on to this balloon. And if the red balloon, this is for somebody, what does the red balloon signify? That's something. Drop it, balloon, in the comments if this is you, because their spirit's like, boom, there's your serendipitous sign. Whatever the red balloon is for whoever's watching, that is for somebody. Okay. The Fool card is all about starting. It's not you're a fool. This is about starting fresh from the new perspective, creating with your minds, creating from the heart place that you've rewired this influence into something that you believe in and that you have faith in, that you feel safe and secure in the heart and soul. This is the sweetness. This is your path that you're being led to. You have these spirit-led beautiful message here that's leading you so that you can feel safe, open-hearted, safe in starting your journey from your authentic place. Right? This is like look at this path. This is incredible, you guys. I'm just I almost don't want to pull anymore, but this is so significant. Get ready, guys. And my message last week too was like cozy Thursday. Okay, on Thursday I was talking about cozy February. And when Spirit was like, you know, February isn't a doing month. It's not, you guys. It's not like hit the ground running. February is the receptivity, starting to put things into flow, going into the spring, being led by Spirit, being able to confirm you going forward with your own perception of sweetness, safety, security. I connect into my most authentic part of self and trust the way of the future. Okay, spring is no joke, guys. Spring this year, you can either be like my world is spread over, like spread out right in front of me and I feel unsafe because it's scattered and crazy and I don't know what to do. Or you can look at it and be like, look at all these opportunities I have right in front of me and I can just pick whatever I want and go and do whatever I want. That's literally, and look, eight of wands, that means swift, fast movement. It's come down the pipe. You grab that string and it leads you, like I'm talking, especially after March, April, May, June, July, August, those 5 months are going to be this. It's just going to fly. It is like fast moving, not in a way of uncomfortableness, but this is what this is all setting up for you. It's setting up the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is like swift movement. All right, putting things into place, setting yourself up, holding on, let's go. Okay, is there anything else, Spirit, that you want us to... Page of Cups. So this is inner child as well, although it comes with like an older gentleman. The Page of Cups is traditionally portrayed of somebody that looks like that. Inner child, going into that heart space of what you've recreated. So you're recreating your memories, your belief systems, replacing old fears with belief systems in self here, saying, let's go, swift movement. And this is you actually playing out. This is like your messenger saying, you're doing it. This is like sweetness. This is like the new path that is unfolding for you, and you're actually enjoying it with the sweetness. And I want to say innocence, but I'm like the authenticity of your heart, okay? And then you're going to go to the Queen of Cups, which is like she's sitting in her throne. She's representing everything that she's put together. This, I feel like, is all coming in around, August, September, and I say timeless reading. Maybe this one isn't timeless. I don't know. This is just naturally kind of taking place of like what is unfolding, because the energy coming through before was like what is happening, because February is such like a holding month. It really is about like gaining your strength to be able to do this. Don't give up, you guys. Don't give up. Don't put down the hope. It's all happening as soon as the cork pops from the bottle and everything opens up. It's like the rest unfolds in this miraculous way where you're sitting on the throne in the end with this open-hearted wisdom, this beautiful connection to the authenticity of what your life is, and you're like, hello, here I am. Okay, I'm gonna go into the wisdom of Avalon. For me, Avalon is probably where I feel the most at home, where I came from. I would like to say Lemuria, but that was a little bit harder for me, I think, going back into my past lives. But Avalon, when you go and you're like, where is home? My home's Avalon. Always. Always, always, always. So, wisdom of Avalon. What would you like to say today? Birth and rebirth, that's a big thing. That's like, this is number 50 as well. So 50 or 5, the number 5. And also, you know what? I'm drawing attention, even though the leaves of the ground, maybe it's like taking on, we're going into fall now, like the birth and the rebirth of life. This does kind of look like a timeline. It really does. Like, because these are very fall colors, and it's about like this is really representing like exactly where you want to be, and being able, as you go through the transition, you follow your gut, you're able to rebirth in the place, whether it's like physically you're actually going somewhere, or in the life space, in the timeline in which this is all created, where it's the rebirth. That's where your life forever starts. And I really feel like that's what's happening here. I really feel like this is you guys moving in to your absolute new life, the new earth consciousness of whatever that is for you, and whatever that lies. So I've got the king energy here. This is divine masculine. Okay, this is emperor energy. Um, which is kind of neat to go along with the king and the queen. This is about authority, things pertaining to the law, justice, divine masculine. This is sitting firm in your beliefs, knowing that um, there is a representation of divine union and divine order and things, whether this is a relationship or whether it's within you, male or female, that's watching it, being able to have the balance, know that like you are your own authority, and that trusting this, and saying yes when to say yes, and following spirit's lead, and being in your power and representing your new life. There is a lot of justice in there. There's a lot of authority in your existence. This can also signify to some of you that, you know, maybe that divine counterpart is there, whether you're a male watching and your divine counterpart, vice versa, or that you have felt the connection into balance, like the balance part, being able to really balance life out. And then what do we have here? We have joy, number 37 or 10. This is really like the 10 of cups or 10 of pentacles kind of card. Just joy is, I think when we're in our place of joy, that's really the sun card at the end of the day. It really is joy. You get the sunny, that's the sun card at the end of the reading, saying like, I don't really know what else to say with that. That pretty much is the icing on the cake, you guys. If you were asking, like, I feel stuck, what's happening? This is your reading, because this is all about like allowing yourself to actually let go and surrender and let spirit take the wheel. And it comes in when you do that, and you surrender and you ride the wave, you go with the flow, and you let in the message of spirit, because it will guide you. You will feel like you're going in that right direction, rewriting your story, starting fresh, and then how it unfolds is absolutely incredible. You guys, the rest of your year, and really allow February to be your month of like restoring your energy from water again. Look at this. Look at this. 18 again. We got two 18s here. And we got more water. Drink water, balance in water, restore with your water. Like water is a very big significant card, big significator in this reading. Karmic path, number 8. Yeah, lots of this, like we were talking about, closing out old karmas over here. And you guys designing your life here on earth to be here at this time. And like, I mean, it's been tricky, it's been tough, but this holds such powerful energy of like transformation and what's coming up this spring, you guys. And last home, we got 10, and this is 10 as well. So, and very similar type vibes. Okay, so if you are looking to make a move, a physical move, this could be having a new home, this could be creating that sense of home within yourself, what makes you feel safe and secure. This is your home, your hearth, your heart. That is the rest of this year, you guys. This is unbelievable. I hope that this resonated. This is just like, I can't even. This is unbelievable. I'm so happy that these cards came up in such clarity. If this resonated, Please let us know. Again, if you've made it this far, do maybe a 4-leaf clover, definite clover, something to do with water for sure. Again, a red balloon, maybe some fish. We got so much water. Anything to do with water, sun. Um, yeah. Trust your path, you guys. Don't resist it. Trust the unfolding of what's to come and use February as a month to be able to restore your heart and your balance and your energy. Cozy February, guys. And then once this bottle opens up, start receiving. Be open to receive from your highest and greatest good. And your angels and your guides are here and they're helping you along the way. Continue on with your youthful expression of self, your most authentic self, rewriting your story and being in your power. Okay, I love you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we will see you Thursday for a channeled message from Spirit. And if you guys are looking to book a reading, please head to lisarichmond.ca where you can get a one-on-one intuitive reading. Also, you can get a personalized channeled sound session. You can also head to avalonspirit.com and book with me there. And I'm happy to announce that I'm in the process of creating a mentorship program where I do one-on-one spiritual mentorship as well as another one-on-one kind of spiritual life coaching where we can actually sign up for one-on-one sessions for 3 months or 6 month combos. So if you're interested in that, please reach out to me, my email at lisarichmond.ca, or head to, like I said, avalonspirit.com. Thanks again. I will see you all next week. Love you. Bye.